We are really interested in trying to get humanists in dialogue with scientists. So the group really consists of both student and faculty researchers whose work relates the humanities or social sciences on the one hand to the natural sciences on the other. At its most ambitious extreme, the goals are really to reconceive the university. I think we've been raised in a society where college education is thought of as a liberal arts endeavor, where people are given a smattering of exposure to different fields instead of looking at how those fields relate to each other. And the idea behind science studies is that's too isolated, that we really are living in a time where the dialogues between the fields, the intersections, are more interesting, more fruitful, and more exciting very often than what's going on in a single field. Well, it's important because we think that the sciences are in need of the insights of social science and humanities. They're very often pursuing work that's based on assumptions that humanists and social scientists have criticized or challenged or interrogated for some time. And conversely, a lot of the questions that have been pursued within the humanities can be informed by the sciences. So, for example, in my own work as a philosopher, I found that drawing on findings from the sciences is extremely important for answering questions that philosophers have been asking for hundreds and in some cases thousands of years. One question that I've been interested in lately is the very idea of human nature. So if you look at how sciences of humanity have proceeded, the assumption has characteristically been that human beings have a kind of underlying nature that's universal across the species. Or if there's variation in human beings, the variation is thought to be part of our biological or natural makeup. But of course, within social science and humanities, there's been equal recognition of the fact of human diversity and the fact that nurture, that culture and experience play a huge role in shaping who we are. So I think one of the places where we can see room for a fruitful dialogue between science and the humanities is looking at scientific assumptions about the universality of human nature and its biological underpinnings, and bringing that under the humanist scrutiny that focuses on human diversity. And I think at that place of contact, we can start to see a really exciting hybrid approach that uses scientific methodology to study human beings, but takes the insights of history, of philosophy, of the social sciences more broadly, and tries to see human beings as creatures that are by nature unnatural. By nature, we're creatures for whom nurture matters a great deal. Oh, I even got the committee name wrong.